In GrooveWire, you place nodes visually to affect sound in the specific ways that you want, all while building your own devices and unique instruments or effects. Click Next to learn how to place your first node. Click and drag an empty part of the graph canvas, or two-finger drag on an Apple touchpad to move the view. You can press the H key to recenter your view on the master output. To zoom your view closer, you can scroll the mouse wheel, or on Apple touchpads, a two-finger pinch outwards. The zoom will happen at your cursor location. To zoom your view outwards again, perform the opposite gesture, with a scroll down on the mouse wheel, or a pinch inwards on an Apple touchpad. With your mouse, right-click the empty area to open the node palette in the graph editor. Apple touchpads require a two-finger click. Find the oscillators category and add Sine Oscillator to the graph. Select the Sine Oscillator node. In GrooveWire, oscillators are one of the main ways to create new sound in the graph. The sine is one of the most fundamental concepts in sound. Click the question mark button in the inspector to open the encyclopedia entry for the Sine Oscillator node. You can continue to click the windows that come up to pin them, hover over links, repeat, and go deeper. But for now, click the pinned encyclopedia window itself to release it. Right-click the empty space to open the node palette in the graph editor once more. Within the Effects category, find and add the Distortion node to the graph. To connect nodes in GrooveWire, you can use your mouse to click and drag a connection from a node's output to another node's input, as long as the types match. You can also hover your mouse over the connection ports if you need more information. For this step, connect the Sine Oscillator's audio output to the Distortion's audio input. The same simple drag gesture can be used to disconnect nodes as well. Click and drag to disconnect the Sine Oscillator's audio output from the Distortion's audio input. Let's get rid of this node for now. Hit the backspace key or delete key if you're on a Mac, or right-click and navigate to Delete Node to delete the Distortion node from the graph. To send audio out of the graph to your speakers, you connect audio outputs from any audio nodes to the Master Output node. It is the only node in GrooveWire with a connector in the center of the node. Bring your Sine Oscillator node next to the Master Output and click Next to understand how it works. Click and drag the audio output from the Sine Oscillator to the center of the Master Output to connect its audio input. Now disconnect the Sine Oscillator from the Master Output. You're ready for more advanced tutorials now.